Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with another Speaking My Mind episode. How you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well here. I'm just trudging through the woods here, and not too bad day today, to be fair, of trudging through these woods. But enough about my usual walk through the woods here. Let's talk about what are we talking about today, guys. I want to talk again and really stress this about, considering we have a world full of negative and pessimism and dark times ahead, and because of this channel we talk a lot about news and politics, and we talk about the worries of them, and it does get to us. It does get to us a lot. I want to remind you guys about the Good News Good Vibe playlist that you guys need to be reminded of, because if I don't remind you of it, it's really important. And luckily, as I noticed a while ago, 1 or 2 videos actually went viral, which is well, not viral, I would say 800 views isn't considered viral level, but still got a good number of views. It's really important to remind ourselves that not everyone is evil, cruel, and that the world is not doomed, because it may seem doomed from what we see and what our social medias and reality is telling us, because negative news is news that people click on more than anything, rather than positive news. It gets more traction, gets more media and whatnot. And this is why I do the good news stories, to counter it. Yes, I only do 1 a week, and maybe I should consider doing 2 a week. Maybe I should do 2 on a Sunday instead, or maybe I should do like 1 on the start of the week, or maybe I should do 1 on the start of the week and 1 at the end of the week, something like that, instead of doing them on the weekends. I don't know, because it's like we need to remind ourselves consistently of the goodness out of the world. I'll never forget the good news story that I covered with regards to the girl and her letterbox to heaven. The story of how a woman and her son helped change the life of a 80-plus-year-old woman who has been working on a diners all her life to try and pay off these bills, and she can't stop working, but she's been working all her life, but that is in America. The goals and achievements that some people have made in their lives as well, the monies that have been raised for charities. There are just so many countless good news stories, and the truth is you just don't hear about them, guys. You just don't go hear about them, and the only way you go and hear about them is if you go out of your way to do. And that's the problem. They don't go out of your way to tell you enough about, and that needs to change. There should be, all the time, we should be hearing more about good news stories about great people and the things that they do. They need to be highlighted more, because we are in a very negative world, and they try to make us more negative. So if you haven't already, go spend some time, watch a few good news, good vibe stories, and remind yourself, just how amazing humans are, because it will remind you of how amazing you are. Because you know what, nobody is perfect, but you've done good things, even if you don't want to admit them, in some way, shape or form in your life. And everyone has, and so that's why. So go to my homepage, go onto playlist, look for the Good News Good Vibes, and watch a couple of good news videos to remind yourself of that, guys. That's what this episode is about. Speaking my mind. Let me know and let me know down below in the comment section, what are your favorite Good News Good Vibes stories from that playlist that I made. Generally interested to hear your thoughts about that. What good news stories do you like the most? Or maybe even not one from my channel, maybe you've heard from another channel, or a story that you've heard about. Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for listening, if you have done, and I hope to catch you all very soon.